afternoon and welcome to Meiji and Poppy's house on this Sunday afternoon. We decided to break out the grill today since it's kind of nice outside and do a little grilled chicken. So we're just throwing a quick recipe together, and I'll let Meiji explain what all she does to make it some white sauce for chicken.
Okay, so when Phil says he wants to grill, I'm all in. So we're going to do a grilled chicken with it's called Alabama sauce, because we've got an award-winning barbecue place, and it's right here where we live, and they have an awesome white sauce that they put on their barbecue. And so people have been for years trying to come up with a dupe for their white sauce, and this one is pretty darn close. So I'm going to tell you how I do this. When my family comes over, I make a full batch of it because everybody loves it. But for this, I'm going to half it since it's just Phil and I tonight. So what I did is I mixed a cup of mayo and then a tablespoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of just your white vinegar, distilled white vinegar, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. If you're good, you might want to freshly squeeze yours. Mine came out of a bottle. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then you whisk all of that together, and it's just this luscious white sauce that is so good on chicken. So what we'll do is we'll marinate our chicken in this for just a little bit, and then Phil will get it on the grill, and then we'll use the rest for sauce. The next thing we'll make is green beans, and since it's just Phil and I just have 1 can of green beans. We like the cut green beans. If it were my family, I would put 3 or 4 cans in a crock pot and I'd let it cook all day. But since we decided last minute, I'm gonna do it stovetop. So I put a can of green beans, and then for every can of green beans, I put in a tablespoon of butter. And this recipe comes from one of my best friends. Her mother used to cater. And this is how they made their green beans. And I walked into her house one time and I was like, what are you cooking? That smells so good. And it was just the green beans on the crock pot. So I've been making them this way ever since. So I put in a tablespoon of butter for every can of green beans. And then normally I would put in a bouillon cube, a beef bouillon cube for every can of green beans. But I have discovered that bouillon has gluten in it. That was a shock. So tonight I'm not putting the bouillon in there, but it is so good. So if you don't have to watch gluten, or if you have gluten-free bouillon, I've heard that you can find that somewhere. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Add the bouillon, but since we don't have it, I'm just gonna put garlic salt and onion powder and pepper in, and the butter. And I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and then I'll reduce the heat a little bit and just let it simmer until the chicken's done. As the longer it cooks, the better to me. So let's get this going and we'll be back in a minute.
Ready?
Okay, Phil, how long have these been on?
I've had these on for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna turn them right quick. Got them at 375. Oh yeah, they look good.
And we're using our Traeger. Of course, you can use just your grill. You can bake these in the oven. But Phil loves his Traeger, and I love when he cooks on his Traeger.
Actually, these are done.
All right. Sounds good.
One about 160, but about 190. All right, here's the taste test. We're back in from getting the chicken off the grill. Got some of Meiji's famous homemade white sauce. If I can cut this, I'll do a taste test here. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Award winning right there.
Good. Taste the green beans. See if they taste like. Remember, I had to do them a little differently.
Oh, they're actually good.
Okay, good.
Really good.
I think the butter makes all the difference. And then I have also learned that Ore-Ida, just their regular French fries, are gluten-free. So we did some gluten-free French fries.
Excellent.
Gonna be a good meal, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Great Sunday night.
Meat, potatoes, and greens.
Okay, that was delicious.
It was.
That was just scrumptious. All right, now let's try this. Not that we didn't try them last night, but
Get the big one.
And so it made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The cup of. Yeah, it's so good. It's
Very
chocolate and nuts, but it is so delicious. Oh, and last night I sprinkled a little bit of salt on top of it. That made it so much better.
Put some salt on there.
So put some salt on there. Okay. Stay tuned. Don't know what we're doing next, but we'll think of something.
All right, see you.